You know, I feel bad for Daz. I really know Daz. Um, Daz is like damaged goods. Daz is the guy who, if he was a dog, Dad was one of those dogs, like a rescue dog. They'd be in the dog pound, the real dog pound, not the group. The real dog pound with dog mange and hair all cooked, messed all up, barely can walk. He's a rescue dog. Daz had a long journey. I looked at Daz like one of my projects of a kid who was lost. And Daz lived in foster homes. I don't think nobody really wanted Daz because he Daz went from this foster home to that foster home. And when I met Daz wasn't a producer. He wasn't a rapper. But I gave him an opportunity. He did well with that opportunity. Dad did great things for Death Row and myself. And I used to be the guy that they would call when Dad's trying to kill himself. I would show up sometimes and be like, he's about to do it, he's about to do it. And I'd go talk him out of it. Give me the gun, Daz. Give me the pills, Daz.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Don't cut your wrists, that type of stuff. And sometimes I would show up and anybody noticed, know I'm telling the truth. Daz would shave his eyebrows off. He ought to help his face off. And he'd be sit there sobbing and sobbing and sobbing. And it's sad. Daz used to remind me of a battered woman. Something went wrong in those foster homes. I don't know. I can't say somebody got his little chicks big, but it's a problem there. And not to mention, it's about taking accountability. I'm Suge Knight. And I do feel what I did to Daz is wrong. Because I did great things with Daz, giving him vans, giving him cars, never charged him. All those guys, if they needed to buy weed or whatever, I buy them a pound. Here's theirs, right? But what I did wrong, and I owe Daz apology, I probably destroyed his confidence. Every time Daz fall in love with a bitch, he bring her by, his bitch become my bitch. His wife become mine. And he would have to ask me, call me, and ask Simon, could he give his wife permission to be nice to him, or then they have to bribe her and beg her and say, I'll check you out later on. Let's give Dad some pussy. And it still was a hard thing to do. Before his dad's been a tough guy, Dad's never been a gang member. I don't think Dad's ever went to jail. I don't think Dad's ever committed a crime. I never even seen Daz have a fight. Only person I ever seen Daz beat up is himself. You know? Daz is not a fighter. Daz is not a tough guy. Shit. My little homie, my little bro, Tupac spit in Daz's face 3 times. We in Cabo. Cabo, St. Lucas. I'm going to Cabo before Cabo was even popular and to keep my yacht over there. We shooting a video over there, and it's a situation where I'm never going to say this, but I got the deep secret about this, but I got too much love for Corrupt to ever speak on this. So it's a situation that I got Corrupt out of. Pac, me and Pac was inseparable. If I'm somewhere, he there. And if I'm talking about something, he know the conversation. So when I fixed that situation, I wasn't happy about fixing that situation. But it's still Corrupt. Not just an artist. Corrupt is a nephew from Philly. Somebody that I have all the love in the world for. So when we get to Cabo, it's time for Pac to step up and handle his business. So Pac take his little last shot of Hennessy, throw the Hennessy glass down. It's all right, Corrupt. The time is now. I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass. We finna do it. So I'm like, no, Pac, Corrupt didn't want to do it. They leaned on Nate. Nate Dogg was a good dude. Dogg was slow. Nate Dogg wasn't the smartest guy in the world. Nate Dogg was a little slow. But Nate Dogg was honest. Nate Dogg was like, speaking of Nate Dogg, I like Nate Dogg. God best it did. So, anyway, Nate Dogg get on. Nate Dogg said, man, I'm not going to get beat up behind Corrupt by the dog or anything else. I ain't going against the mob. And Nate Dogg get on him. He break on him. Like, run. Literally run. So now, Daz tried to speak up. Daz tried to talk to Pac. Anybody that know Pac, I ain't talking about these guys who never met Pac and never been around death row or was real death row. Pac gonna go from 1 to 10 ASAP. Especially if I'm there. He's gonna do that anyway without me. With me being there, it's on. He spit in Daz's face once, not twice, but 3 times. Blew up. Did Daz say something? Man, why are you doing this? Blew up because you want to get down? No, man, I don't want you to beat up Corrupt. And people can change the story. I have nothing, it does nothing for me to lie. But it's facts. It's nothing better than standing on the truth. If we trying to help each other in the culture of hip-hop, the path of our people, we got to stand on the truth. And when Pac spit on Daz 3 times, Daz turned it down, I never have nothing bad to say about Daz. Daz used to need me to take showers. We took to bribe Daz. I give you some money, shower up. So, Daz is not that type of person. Then I know when people say Daz said he had a fight with me. Come on, man. I'm not proud of it. Look at my record. Look at my path. Look at my journey. Look at Daz's path. Look at Daz's journey. Daz, if you're not gonna fight over your wife, if you can walk up in a car you bought and your bitch sucking on the real nigga's dick, and the only thing you can do is cry, I'll feel bad to pick on you, Daz. One of the most powerful things in the world is the pussy. Even in prison. Everybody in here is in here behind the woman's vagina. And the reason why I say that, if somebody was selling drugs, they were selling drugs to get money to get the pussy. If somebody was being a tough gang member and being a bully, you're trying to get a reputation to get the pussy. If you use rapping, sports, whatever you're doing, it ultimately comes back that you want to have sex with a bad motherfucking woman. You want that bitch. So it's also behind that. So, Daz, if you don't fight and stand up to respect for your own bitch, your own pussy, what would you fight for? Daz, snap out of it. You can't always be Snoop's groupie. One day y'all cool, one day y'all hate each other. But at the same time, Daz, have you ever forgot every time I see you, I hand you a mint or a stick of gum? Because your breath always smelled like shit. Because you didn't even brush your teeth. But it ain't his fault. So I don't want to feel like I'm bullying Daz or picking on Daz. Because Daz has lived in my neighborhood, other people's neighborhood. Daz lived everywhere. Daz like a homeless person that need a hug. So, y'all pray for Daz. Give little Chubby a hug. I apologize to you, Daz. I was wrong for breaking your spirits of every girl you fell in love with. All your dream girls, they ended up in my bed or in my car or my dick in their mouth. Sorry. This is the thing. There's been times that Daz had walked in and his baby mamas or whoever, their voice is sounding higher than Michelet's voice, if you get what I'm saying, because they got a mouth.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And you know what Daz do? I feel bad. Daz apologized to me for having my dick in his bitch mouth and said he should have not. My bad for walking in and not knocking. And you see, I'm not going to stop getting my motherfucking head until I bust. So Daz had two choices. Bow that shit down, walk out gracefully with his head down. Instead of me busting in that bitch mouth, I'll be busting on his ass. But I was wrong at that time. My attitude was wrong. The way I think when I'm in my 20s is not the way I think when I'm damn near 60. But, you know, somebody got to be the older one and take responsibilities. And I'm taking responsibilities. I was out of line for breaking that motherfucking spirit like that. Maybe Dad can become an Indian and find his spirits.